once again, she is wore out. A long walk today. A sleeping puppy that loves naps. Living life with Donna, that's the only beans I got. There's a few more blooms, but I think that's going to be it for the season. But of course I have, the tomatoes are coming in like crazy. I've got all this I got to harvest. There's all kinds of red ones here. I'm going to get those. The celery looks like it might have been wilted over, but I'm getting a lot of tomatoes and green peppers and jalapenos. And then over here, I've got the watermelon blooms, but now I don't think it's going to make any fruit because it's too late. But I got all kinds of blooms, so I just wish it would have did that earlier in the season. Got a bunch of flies, and I don't know where they're coming from. So, and I still have cucumbers. The peas did not go. I might have to replant the peas for, and here I've got one little, I had a little baby watermelon, but it's not going to do much. I think if I hadn't broke it probably would have did good. And I got some stuff on the outside of the garden I'm going to get, the community garden. And then today I think I'm going to can some jelly. So stay tuned. I think I'm going to put these in olive oil because I really like the lighter tomatoes. It has a real light flavor. So just get some of these, and so you can see that even if you're in the city, you can get a lot of food. I might not have as much room as some, and then you can see the tomatoes are so full they're weighing over the stick. Still have peppers. Got some good peppers in there. Jalapenos. So, I mean, this garden has given a lot. So I'm going to go outside now on the, get a couple more here, on the outside of the fence, and see what I can get there. Well, you can see I'm in a city alley, but you know what? I still have plenty. Now, of course, the corn didn't go, that the animals get before that, but you can see I've got plenty. Those pepper plants maybe need more water, but there's plenty of stuff in here to harvest. Nobody is taking it. This is the community garden, but nobody's taking it. And so I'm not going to let it go to waste, so I'll just take them and freeze them. See if that's still good. Some of them even falling on the ground, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, shoot. I don't want that to happen. So, and I also could give these away to family. My aunt can't get out of the place that she's in. She's not been feeling well, so I could always give her some. So look at all this I'm getting, and this was just the community garden. This is not. And I love these little yellow teardrop tomatoes. I love those. What else do we got here? Let's see. I even made a sign. Nobody's taking it. There's some cosmos. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so see behind here there's a pepper. There's still a baby one. I'll let that grow. A couple baby ones there. They're still growing. And then here's a couple. Here's another one. A couple big ones. These purple ones are sweet, almost like a sweet pepper. Really good. All right, so I got those. There's still some growing on there though. And my hose. Let's see if I can get anything in here. I think I see some red in there. It's kind of stuck in there. got it. There's another one in there. Maybe I can just knock it off. There, I think I got it. There we go. Put that in the bucket. And now I'm going to water. Rinse those off. So you can see, even if you live in the city and you don't have much space, I grew these in February, and then I just planted them here along the fence, trying to give back to the community. So it doesn't take a whole lot of space, as you can see. I had it all the way down. A beautiful cosmos. I love cosmos. It is a companion plant to peppers and tomatoes. And just give this a good drink. It did rain the other day, so, and it was kind of cloudy yesterday. I didn't go out, but because I mean, it's the season's winding up, people. So Chicago, we're not going to have too many more like good Indian summer days or anything. So, and if these don't turn red by that time, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze them. I'm going to slice them up and freeze them. And in the winter time, I can have fried green tomatoes. Yeah, a couple pepper plants down there at the end. It didn't seem like it got enough water. Because peppers do love hot weather. And I have some in the front yard too. I have tomatoes growing. So, and there's a holiday, so I don't know if anybody will come by Monday. Maybe they will. Go out on a walk. So I'm going to go to the front yard now. So, you know what? Everybody, you can do, there's my sign I made. You can, even if you don't have a lot of space. Now this is laying down. I try to tie the string because I want it to be up off the ground. Even if you don't have a lot of space, you can still plant. So these are like almost like a purple Cherokee cherry tomato. Really good. I'm going to get these couple here that cracked. Get those. Oh, shoot, I just dropped one. Darn it. Let me get my bucket. These would be good for freezing. Oh, there's some hidden in here. I didn't see them. Down here. And you know what? If the people don't get them, and I miss them, then the animals can have them. So everybody wins. And I think I have a couple of red ones. I'm not sure the name of that tomato. I think it's an Italian type of tomato. Okay, so that's all I can see on here for these ones. A lot of blooms. I have a feeling they're all come in at once. Okay, so I'm going to go to the front and I'll be right back with you. Okay, this is what I got. I think that's pretty good. Not a lot of green beans, maybe 3 or 4. So, might give those away tomorrow so everybody can enjoy. Okay, so here's my trays. The cherry tomatoes, and those are the yellow ones, which I like those the best. And those are just a variety, purple and red, and I put a little sea salt on those. So I've got that. And then I've got the mint from the garden. I'm going to do that. And then I've got these zucchinis. I figured I would do, dehydrate that and some green peppers from the garden. Get that going. Still hasn't rained. And I've been trying to do something every day, whether it's canning or dehydrating something. So And then I'm going to try to get the apple butter going. So let me get that on, and let me tell you before I go how good that mint smells. So good, and it's a good companion plant in your garden. Helps keep the bugs away. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm just rinsing my apples off. Getting some of the bad spots out. I put it in lemon juice, and I've got the measuring cup here, and it's about 8 cups. I know that's not a lot, but I just wanted to get these apples done so that they wouldn't go bad. So I've got the crock pot is all cleaned out, ready to go. And I'm going to get my spices. This is my first time making apple butter. A lot of first times this year. And so I'm going to rinse these. And these are Michigan apples. So these are mixed. These are Michigan apples, and I think I had a couple like just store-bought apples. So I'm going to get these all rinsed off and processed, cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm going to put them in my crock pot, and I'll show you the spices that I'm going to use. And they smell so good. And if it turns out good, I might go get some more apples from the store, or from the farm actually, get some more organic. I left the skins on, which you can do because the apples that I had did not have any chemicals on them. So let's get to making some apple butter. Okay, I got my apples in the crock pot, and to that I'm going to add 1 cup of regular sugar, 2 cups of brown sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla. I did a tablespoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a whole teaspoon of nutmeg, a whole teaspoon of cloves, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 cup of purified water. And here's my spices inside here. And I also put, if you can see, I don't know, let me see if I can show you. Then like right here, I put just a pinch of ginger. And then I also put a little pinch of pumpkin spice, and that's all going to go in here. I'm going to put all that in here. Okay, this is over 10 hours of cooking, but I have it on low, and it's still not as thick as I want it. So I took the lid off because the apples obviously are mushed. So I'm just going to keep it on low for as long as it has to take. And when I jar it, I'll let you know. That's what my apple butter looks like. I did have to strain it because there were like some peels, and I'm wondering if because I didn't use, a couple of the apples were not organic and the peel didn't peel. So I just, I've got this on simmer because I don't want it to cool off. And then I've got my jars in their water, getting sterilized. So as soon as I put it together, I'll let you know. Okay, my jars are sterilized. And now I'm going to be putting the apple butter in there. Scooping some up. It's kind of thick. I'm going to put it in there. And my apple butter has gone for a long time, probably longer than most, because I did have to get some of the peel out of there, but it is very thick. And I'm just going to get it 1 inch, give it some head space there. And I'm going to have to debubble and wipe my rims. I hope I made enough jars. I wasn't sure if I made enough jars or not. Where is my debubbler? So I'm going to debubble and, of course, wipe it with vinegar. And it smells delicious. It really smells good. So I'm just going to debubble this. I got my water that I sterilized the jars in with. There's a little bit of vinegar. I got that kind of cooling down just a little bit. I don't want it ice cold, but I don't want it to cool off either, because I'm going to put those jars right back in there and process them for 15 minutes. So let me get these jars filled up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've got my apple butter in the water bath, and I think that I might have used a couple apples that were not organic. I just grabbed them out of the fridge because I noticed that the peel did not dissolve. It felt very hard, so I wonder if that was a wax. I had to get that out of there. So if I do this again, I probably, first of all, will do all organic, or I think I will peel the apples. Now, I put them on yesterday, 5 in the evening, and it says at least 10 hours, and I went way beyond that. And then I did have to strain it. I strained it a couple times, and I did add a little more dash of vanilla and a little more dash pumpkin spice, so you do it to your taste. So they're in the water bath canner right now, and so I don't know. It's kind of a long process, maybe because I didn't feel well. It just seemed like there has to be maybe an easier way. I don't know. But I do like the crock pot because then you could just leave it go. You don't have to watch it if it's on the stove. I put it on low and just let it go. Maybe if I would have had more apples, so as they slowly cook down. But I think I had probably maybe about 10 apples. Some of them were quite large. And that did about 4 pints, or half, half pints, and then one of the little jelly jars. So, and then whatever was left over, maybe a couple tablespoonfuls, I just put in a bowl and put it in the fridge. So I don't know. I might give it a try. I'd like to can some pears. So I think it's a success. So like I said, it's in there now, and I will put some photos at the end to show you what it looked like. So like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been trying to either dehydrate or can something every day. I just I did the mint. You saw me put on the dehydrator. The zucchini, that's all in the jar, and the green pepper from the garden. So the little cherry tomatoes are still, they're not as dried out as I want, so I've left them on there. And then I'm just going to do like I did before, and I'm going to put them in olive oil. Like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video.